let's be real. The Wild West has long been in an update drought. Prior to the release of the long-awaited progression update, the last major update was the Notorious Factions update. That one wasn't even that big. It just added notoriety and like territories and stuff. That happened in 2023, 3 years ago. And since the progression update's release, like a lot of disappointing things have happened. The head developer, Tyridge77, he left the development team. He's gone. That building update was cancelled. Gone. Which is really sad because I really wanted the building update, low-key. And concurrent player count has continued to decline. Ruh-roh. To be honest, for many players, I don't think there's been like a whole lot of hope. It has been a long time since the Wild West has been in its quote-unquote heyday, and personally, I expected it to continue as it was. A semi-popular game with reasonably infrequent updates, and a large ratio of loyal, veteran players to fresh newbies. But honestly, I think that a lot of things have changed, or at least the Starboard Studios development team seems to be trying to change them. Something pretty major happened recently, and I think it's a pretty big deal. Just a couple of weeks ago, super recently, the team very quietly hired 2 new developers. Wow! Metaprox, a front-end developer, and Singularity Frog, who who may be, I don't know, this is just my personal guess, a back-end developer. I don't know, guys. Both of that is really great, because Tyridge, he was a coder. He was he wrote code and stuff, and now he's gone. Done. Which sucks, because it's like you kind of need like code. So now there's just anti-booms. But now guys, now there's more than just anti-booms. Pretty crazy. Tyridge has historically been very hesitant to hire new developers, believing that it would be like a massive expense that might not end up being paid off because like it's kind of risky. So this recent decision from Starboard Studios is a pretty big investment of both faith in the Wild West and likely tens of thousands of dollars at least. I mean, like Tyridge said that it would cost like 6 figures, which is like over $100,000. That's a lot of money. But partially because of this decision to hire new people, 3 new sneak peeks have been released in just a few days. Wow. The first one is a new tutorial system for new players. It's a pop-up menu containing a variety of current articles about how to play the game, and as it's currently unfinished, we'll have more information inside of it upon its release. I mean, like, obviously, it's not just gonna have these articles and then, like, nothing else. Duh. And, hear me out, guys. I think this is a super special sneak peek for a couple of different reasons. Super important. Primarily, it shows that the developer team is still able to make GUI in this style, hinting at the possibility of a horse menu and cosmetic menu revamp. 2 menus that still look definitively uglier than the menus in the newer style. And more importantly, I think it signals a desire to include and encourage new players to play the game. Wow. The Wild West can be confusing. At least it kind of was for me. I don't know if that's a skill issue or if that's like a general thing, but like, trying to explain the whole friendly hostile thing can be like kind of hard to explain, because it's like, you can't be damaged by other players unless you turn on hostile, and then you still can't unless you shoot like a gun or whatever, and then like protected players, like it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Which, like, again, maybe that's just a skill issue, but it's like, I think it's kind of confusing. And the clue scrolls, I thought for the longest time that you had to like hit the shovel just once, so then I kept being really confused when it wasn't working, because I would just like dig 1 time and not like 5 times or whatever. So, you know. And the second of the sneak peeks was released just earlier today by Metaprox himself. Woo! Who seems to be working on NPCs an awful lot. The sneak peek shows that in the future, you will be able to call deputy NPCs just like mayors can summon bodyguards. Wow. As well as that, handcuffs will be removed as a physical item and will instead be passive, quote unquote, to streamline the sheriff role. Now, I don't know entirely what that means, but my guess is that you'll have to hold down a button like E or something or whatever to arrest someone, and that the arrest animation will include the player taking out handcuffs and like arresting them or whatever. But yeah, the map in the bottom right is also different from the current one. Ooh, with a very minor change. And the first person to comment what's different about it, and has a trade ticket, it's really important, guys, you have to have a trade ticket, will win $25,000 in game. Wow. So please comment what is different about the old map versus the current one to get to 25 big ones in the Wild West. The third and final sneak peek was also released today by Metaprox, who has been reworking the barkeep role too. Wow. The sneak peek shows that you will now be able to receive tips for your barkeeping service, which adds a nice twist to the role. Personally, it kind of like reminds me of Restaurant Tycoon, not gonna lie. But the base amount of money earned will decrease to compensate for these tips, from $25 to $15. Wow, it's kind of like in real life. Holy mole. And you will also be able to stack dishes, which will make it easier to keep things clean. The number of NPCs in towns will increase too, and we'll visit the doctor's office and saloon more, which is really great because I love it when you see like 20 NPCs walking in the same direction. They're like a herd of what are those, like antelopes? I don't know if antelopes go in herds, but they remind me of a herd of antelopes when they walk down the street. Additionally, wow, as many of you already know, a new skill will be coming to the Wild West this year too, and this video might give us a hint about what it could be. With many already theorizing that it could be a barkeep skill, the current barkeep role being edited and expanded upon could mean that this is more likely, which honestly, like, I hate it. I'm sorry, I hate it. I don't want the skill to be a barkeep role, and if it is, I'll be sad. I want it to be something else, but like, sometimes life gives you lemons, and that's okay. We have to eat the lemons or like whatever. As well as that, with Metaprox's continuous work on NPCs, it could mean that the new upcoming Game Pass could be a role-based one, or that the Mayor or Hitman roles could receive revamps. Perhaps the next skill could even be for mayors, which honestly I don't like either. I want it to be cooking, I want it to be fishing, or like I don't even know, there's something like that. I don't want to be a mayor. I'm sorry to the world. I don't want to be a mayor for like 75 hours. That's so sad. So what does this all mean? I think these changes are really exciting. The developers are active and investing a lot into the game, and this will likely mean more updates and changes for the players. And quite honestly, it's really cool seeing like the new developers in the game. Metaprox, I think, is usually just like playing instruments and standing in Bronze City, and Singularity Frog was just like changing material attributes of like horses and stuff, which is pretty cool. I love the Wild West. Honestly, it's super important to me. I started playing the game almost 6 years ago, more than half a decade ago. And I've met so many awesome people as a player and YouTuber on the game. It's so heartwarming to see these changes and brings me so much hope. Maybe things won't work out, but in the meantime, it's really nice to see that the game still has so much love behind both its development team and player base. Developers, thank you. You do so much for the game, it's incredible. I'm sure I speak for everyone when I say that we're so excited for awesome new stuff that's going to be added to the game. And now, it's giveaway time! Yippee! In honor of the one and only Lancaster pistol receiving a buff, leave a comment with the word Lancaster, and make sure you have a trade ticket, please. On February 10th, 2026, a winner will be randomly chosen from the comment section and will win this Lancaster pistol. Rejoice, everyone! Yippee! Huzzah! Hooray! Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Heart emojis to you. And stay tuned for future videos. Which is really sad because like I really wanted the building update low-key. Which is really sad because like I personally like I really wanted the building update. You can't be damaged by other players unless you turn on danger, but then you still can't because like and the first person to comment what's different about it on this video and has a train ticket. Not a train ticket. Oh my gosh. I'm the humble train conductor. And get ready, everybody. No, I'm not. The base amount of Ani earned. Oh, hi. You see, you have to hear this too. You have to hear this too. You know, maybe things won't work out, Blue Man. But in the maybe I can't. Oh my gosh. But I'm sure I speak for everyone when I say that we're excited for. Sorry, I keep laughing. I can't. And make sure you have a trade ticket. Thanks for being here, Blue Man.